Optimus Prime here, back with another Transformers Age of Extinction video review. Now today we're going to be taking a look at a figure I was on the fence about, because I wasn't really too impressed with him when I saw him, but I picked him up anyway. We are going to be doing, as per the title page, Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Dinobot Slug. And here is the packaging, as you can see. Nice picture there, nice clear packaging there, so you can get a nice look at the figure. And something I didn't point out on my Scorn video is that these guys aren't coming with zip ties anymore. They're coming just in a clamshell, and you just remove it, and you don't have to worry about zip ties or anything that holds them in anymore. I actually opened up one of my 2007 movie toys, and the zip ties and the twist ties or whatever were really annoying. So I'm really glad they decided not to do that with the Age of Extinction guys. As you can see here, you do get a nice picture of Scorn there up at the top. Very nice there, and it is from Transformers 4 Age of Extinction. Duh. The camera settled here. So flipping around here to the back, you do see his robot mode, his Triceratops mode, and okay, it's a really weird Triceratops. And you see also available Bumblebee, Crosshairs, Scorn, and he has the bio. This fiery warrior hates taking orders unless it means he gets to destroy something. He'll level anything in his path with a fit of white hot dino rage. Very cool. As you see, it is an officially licensed Transformers product. Duh. Come around here on the side, you do get the Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Series number M4003. I guess M4 means movie 4. I don't know. But that's about it for the packaging, so let's get the guy out here and see how cool he actually is. And here you have Scorn opened up and out of the package. And I'll touch on these here in a second. He's interesting in his dino mode. I'll say this right now, he's not my favorite of the dinos that I have. That still goes to Scorn. But he's not bad. He's a pudgy little Triceratops, purple dinosaur looking thing. Now some people are really concerned whether this is really a Triceratops or whether it's like a Brachiosaur or whatever. I know Brachiosaurs are the tall necked ones, never mind. But they say it's a Triceratops. Sure, it's a really weird looking Triceratops. I mean, this is a really weird looking Spinosaurus, but nobody complains about that. Anyway. So, when you open the box, it does come with 2 soft rubber swords. And he does have weapon storage that, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a hole clean through him. And they just peg in there, and they're actually holding in via the robot mode hands. Just tab them in like that. And now he can run and cut people as he's running. If he wants to. Hey, your choice, your toy. I'm not a big fan of these. I don't really care for these that much as a weapon. But set those off to the side there. Here we have him in his dino mode, obviously. And I don't know. Make of him what you will, but anyway. He has this nice, soft, rubbery tail, and articulation-wise, he doesn't really do a whole lot. His arms go up like that. He does have an opening jaw. Nom, nom, nom. But if he's a Triceratops, then why the heck does he have such pointy teeth? I'll zoom in here so you can see it. Such pointy teeth. I can see it on, like, Scorn. You know, Scorn is a meat eater. He's a carnivore. He's supposed to have sharp teeth. But the Triceratops is normally a herbivore, a plant eater. Whatever. You see a nice little Autobot logo there, tempoed there. Not as blazing as it is on Scorn here. Set you off to the back because I reference you a lot. Stand. But just overall, I like the paint. The giant purple dinosaur did take a little getting used to, but like I said, this guy isn't my favorite, but he's not bad. The transformation is where this guy really, really suffers. And Scorn, get out. Things bash together, and it's kind of funky. So what you want to do first, lift up the tail, and then fold the rubber bit down onto the body like that. Then you can take these little black spiny pieces and fold them out like that, like that. Fold up his little dino feet. One of mine is really, really loose. As you can see, this one is quite loose. This one is kind of stiff, so just be careful on yours. Fold it down, and the easy part is done. Now we have to come up here to the cacophony that is his dino head. So what you want to do when you get him like this is, the best way to do it, I found, is to untab these, bring them forward, and then like close them up, as if you were to make them into his hands. And then what you want to do, fold this down like that, get these, wait, you have to get these down, but I guess, because these sharp spines here hit up against his Triceratops head, and you have to get these down here, so it's really kind of interesting to try to do. But if you split his head, fold these off to the side, as you can see, it kind of opens everything up. Bring his arms to the front. That might actually be pretty good. Fold those down, and they do tab in, but mine just don't like to go in. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you have them pulled all the way back so it fills in his chest. And then I just kind of set these here. I don't really tab them in or anything, I just set them there. And if you haven't already, come in here, flip out the wrists, and give him his pop-eyed pythons, as Vangelis calls them. Second verse, same as the first. Come on. Open, man. Open. There we go. Plop. Then what you want to do, I just fold his butt plate down. Come around here, fold in his Triceratops crest, I guess. And you can pretty much do whatever you want with the shoulders. I kind of leave them down like that. But then just straighten out his head. Doesn't pull up or anything, which I guess kind of bugs me because it is so recessed in there, and you know, whatever. But there you have Slag. Is it Slag? Yeah, it's Slag. Slug, excuse me, in his robot mode. It's certainly a robot mode. It is certainly that. The dinosaur heads here, I think, are awesome. I just think it's so cool that they're doing that. And, well, the crust doesn't fold as flat as it looks on the packaging. It's not terrible. You know, it's still better than some figures I've seen. Now, for size comparison, here we have Scorn standing next to his dino buddy. And while he's not as streamlined as Scorn, I still really think that Slug here is quite cool. He's quite the little dino. Quite the little dino knight. And as you can see, their pointy shoes continue. So, at least he has two arms. Or he just has a lance arm and a dino head arm hand that you can have like that. So, going on to Slug's articulation, you have to be careful with his head because on mine, it pops off really easily. So you can only look like dead ahead like that. Slightly left, slightly right. The shoulder pads are on their own separate articulation. So they go up and down, and you can nom the shoulder pads, I guess, if you want to have them like talking. Shoulders go out about that far, bend at the elbow. They do have a bicep swivel, and technically they have a wrist swivel. He does have a waist joint, an actual engineered waist joint that isn't hindered by tabbing panels that you can ignore. But yes, he has a waist joint. And this is where things kind of start getting a little limited because you have to be careful not to bang them against those. But you can bring it up that far, back, well, without the butt plate. Bring the butt plate back, you can go that far. It is on a ball joint, so you can get a nice range of movement out of that. He has a thigh swivel. Bends in two places at the knee. So if you really wanted him to, he could actually, step up on something and, like stand over it. But it does kind of make his leg look a little disjointed. And I suppose his toes move. So you have that. And he can, of course, hold his weapons. You just plug them in this way. Now, you do get them in packaging, and they are spliced together. Come on, I did before. Like this. So you can have them have like a club or something. I don't know. If you really don't like it. And the fact that it's a soft rubber doesn't really bug me a lot. It is kind of disappointing, but I see why they did it. Same way with like their horns and the tails on all of them, so little kids don't poke their eyes out. You know, we've been dealing with Hasbro long enough. But yeah, bringing some other dinosaurs here. Yeah, I really am enjoying the Age of Extinction dinosaur line so far. Well, as I said, Slug is not my favorite. He is by no means a bad toy. He has some aesthetics that I'm not too thrilled with, but again, that is sort of the movie way, and I do dig his mug. His mug is awesome. He's got that little, he's like a Shelmet from Pokemon. It's like a Shelmet. It's interesting. But I guess that's all I can say about Slug. Or Slag, I guess. I guess you can call him whatever you want. Apparently, slag in some areas of the world is considered a curse word. Who knew? But, yeah, anyway, I can't think of anything else to say about Slug. Slag. Scoring. What? Pick him up if you see him. He's a decent dino. But if you don't particularly like this, you can go ahead and skip it. I mean, it's not one that, you know, you have to have, but I just picked him up because I really enjoyed the look of the Dinobots and stuff like that. So if you don't like him, you saved yourself a couple bucks. Anyway, this has been Optimus Prime. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great day, great night, whenever you're watching this. Take care.